Okay, let's get another message for my babes. Just trying to get a message, if we may. I cannot help myself. I have the percentage of goofiness that must come through. Besides, as you already know, this is enlightenment through entertainment. If I could possibly successfully accomplish that. The Emperor, we haven't been triggered by the, well, you guys probably aren't triggered like me, but we haven't had the Emperor for a few weeks. So there you are, Emperor. Oh shit, let's see what happens, because this is somebody who is very powerful, somebody who and if you're not very powerful, you are somebody that could be or will be or is on that, just it's like we can all kind of embody all the energies and at some point get to our fullest potential if we so try. And so whether this is where you are or not, because we all kind of attach to the messages like, yep, it's all this is all me, because a part of it is, but there are only a very few. Let's go with men, because I know some women can embody Emperor energy, but personally, as just an example to give reference to how probably very few of you this is actually a message for, I'm basing it off of the amount of emperors I've actually met in my life, so to speak. It's like there are tons of them out there. Anybody that owns their own business or is the leader of their family, or has a business and a family, especially, is emperor status. Somebody who is just very driven and successful in all the elements: earth, water, air, and swords. Or, I'm sorry, earth, water, air, and I'm drawing a blank. All the elements: earth, water, and fire. Duh. The Emperor is actually, well, I've heard differently from a couple different people. The Emperor, I thought was fire, and then I thought I think is all the elements. But I think somebody told me something different. But anyways, let's just, I'm taking a little extra time here because the Emperor requires a sort of King of Swords energy is coming through. Well, let's see. What are the energies that the Emperor is in? Because he can embody like all the energies. Let's just see. What is he doing here? He just has so much power that he sometimes overlooks other people's potential and other people's actual power. That personally I don't appreciate. Like, and perhaps I'm getting it wrong. I've been in the presence of emperors that make me feel like I'm being looked over, but really they're just doing that one thing where they can't open up and give you a bone. It's just too much sizing up energy. I am truly trying to get over this bias energy. But if you you know, if you have any compassion for the history of what women's role has been to like an emperor, is we've been like a tool, like even a toy, or a prop, or a, it's like we as historically, I don't know, that's why I like the movie 300, because he treats his woman like she's seriously um she has some power. Oh, I didn't even look. Four of Pentacles. I feel like every emperor embodies Four of Pentacles. They build their thing so intricately, making sure that there are no cracks in their foundation. If they, I mean, as much as they can. Okay, so somebody here is either connected to, or is this emperor who is very secure, holding on to something very tightly, almost too tightly. It's like you have a whole empire, but the reason why they sustain it is because they hold on to it so in such protection. It's like, okay, I suppose that's smart. It's just like, you know, if I was in power, I just have this whole vision of, it's just like it would be like such a drastic change. You'd think you're on another planet, because we wouldn't be acting out of fear or control or power. It would be it's like I guess everybody would have to have ascended for my perfect world, because the 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 chances of somebody having a dark seed grow, like get this idea of how to abuse the power. It's like, in my world, there's no need. Everybody has power and pleasure and abundance, and there's just no need for deceiving or trickery or overcompensating for insecurities, because, well, in this world at this moment, so much spiritual knowledge is kept from us just within the calendar system, messing up the cosmic connection with the stars. It's in the time, it's like, and then like the, you know, the pills we take, the women, to contraceptive, so we're not in sync with our natural cycles. It's like we disconnect from our intuition and our instinct and our innate body. And I don't know why I'm getting all this, but it's like there is a shift happening where spiritual knowledge is going to affect the people in power, and people that struggle to just identity, just struggle within identity. It's like they, some sort of systematically I don't even know. It's a miracle how they pulled this disturbing, dark matrix off over us. It's like, how is the... I mean, they have attacked each chakra, our ability to procreate, our ability to create it all, our confidence to it's like our to trust people, to speak, to think, and to, you know, it's like it's systematically fucking fucked us up. And so when I see an emperor who's holding on to his power or his empire so tightly, it's like, it's a little triggering. But things are changing. All the knowledge that's being shared around the world at a ridiculous pace is, they can't keep up. They can't keep, you know, it's like, they just can't keep up. I remember, okay, I'll say it. Oh. Okay. About a year ago, I was connected to somebody who okay, if you've been here from the beginning, you've heard me talk about this person who kicked me out. We were dating, he kicked me out. And he wasn't a regular Joe though. A few months before he kicked me out, we had this conversation, and he says to me, he says, well, I have more people than you. And I'm thinking, well, just the fact that he said that is like, I'm just gonna leave it right there, yo. And since then, I have gained like 2,300 people. And so, I don't know how many people he's got, but like, or the ones that have this power trip that it's like, I just don't understand how it's even appeasing to, it's like, you can only get so much power and possessions and do so much things, and then it's like, what do you, they get so distorted. I guess they just get so lost. I feel like it's like somebody with that much power and ability to build the fucking everything would have enough brains to know what makes you feel the best. It's like, strive for joy, not whatever power does for people. Like, I just don't get it. So if I had the power, I would infuse everybody with joy so everybody was happy. Like, wouldn't that be better? It just seems so silly to even have to explain it. It's like, so you're building yourself to be angry? Because I don't know. I guess not all emperors are angry. But like, it's, the ones at the top seem so disturbed. It's like, you have all the power to have so much joy if you would just want it. I just don't get it. And so if I were in power, everybody would be full of joy, because that's the best energy. Love and joy and happiness and harmony. It's like, how do people with so much power get so off track with do they have? Some of them might not have a heart. I don't get it. Any hits get fucking weirdos doing weird shit. So this Emperor is holding on to something very tightly. Knight of Wands. This is somebody who has been through many, many battles. And is so aware of imminent conflict that they are a pessimist, geared up for the worst scenario. So they're holding on to everything so tightly, ready to, it's like they're almost prepared for somebody to, what's the word? Counteract or counterattack. This Emperor's protecting his empire because he thinks there's going to be a counterattack. And guess what? Isn't that what? Yeah. The truth is, the light's already won. We just have to get the memo out. I know for certain because I battled the demon of the darkest dark and came out on top. Because guess who's a star? The Emperor knows his days are numbered. But the worst part for him is facing himself and his decisions. It's not anything that anybody's gonna counterattack. It's either take accountability and choose to take the lead of the star, the healer, because there's nobody above the Emperor except the star. The Emperor has to look to the star for guidance. It looks like he's finally doing that because it's clarifying the Emperor. And so that's good. The Emperor is or was at a crossroads, and what's happening now? Something is held very tightly. What is this? Seven of Cups is clarifying the Four of Pentacles, which means there's a lot of choices. The way forward is not clear. How do you move forward and keep everything secure? That's a good question, Emperor. Going to have to release a little bit of this power trip. So let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Gearing up for worse pessimism, but healing is, it's like, could you just not be gross? It's just so silly. Unless there's some sort of physical, like within the chromosomes or the DNA, where there's something was snipped, and so there's something in the brain with no, like, where you can't have a heightened amount of emotions, like emotional intelligence caps out like down here. I don't know. I mean, because if there is some sort of physiology where they truly can't tap into a certain emotion, then they have problems coming. So hopefully it's not something weird like that. Alright, so let's just see the worst case scenario for, well, not the worst case, but let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Somebody who is prepared to battle if they have to. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is also a warrior. The Queen of Wands trumps the Nine of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Wands, but she is she tends to always be the winner. She knows how to battle, and she looks like she's very confident, and it's not the Empress. But let's clarify just one more row and see what's happening. This this queen, maybe the queen is the star and also preparing for battle. Eight of Pentacles clarifies the star, master of their craft, which is healing. Miracle energy, innovative, forward thinking. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. This Four of Pentacles. Not sure how to hold on to the Empire. Two of Wands. Clarifies Seven of Cups. You can't really see. There's too many choices, but making plans. So what is the final answer here? Well, not the final answer, but let's just see. Is there some sort of outcome here? Clarify the Queen of Wands, please, in this planning stage. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but like the Moon and the Ace of Cups. There is a hidden decision that is going to come from the heart. It looks like the Emperor has a heart. It's hidden, and it's probably been activated, because since the star is clarifying this Emperor, he is activated and guided, finally listening to somebody other than his distorted self. Nobody was there to check him for who knows how long, but we have hidden love. The love looks like it's still hidden, but this Queen of Wands is determined to open the heart of the ones who know it's time for a change. So let's just get one more from my babes. Just trying to get a message, if we may. All right, one more. Whee! Congratulations, everybody. It looks like somebody in power is being checked, and it's working. Or it worked. Feels like checkmate. Or truce. Could we just not be gross? Don't you want to feel like? Don't you want to feel the joy? It's like having to argue with somebody. They're like, nope, I'd rather be angry. It's like, would you really rather be angry? I don't think so. Although, I know when I'm angry, if somebody comes at me like, with like, with a smile and stuff, and they're trying to console me, I'm like, don't fucking come near me. I'm not trying to get a hug. It's like, I get it. It's hard to shift out of that, even when the joy is presented, where it's like you have this option to heal, but it's like that shift. It's like, nope, I want to feel the fire. But for the ones that focus and concentrate on their self, we can transmute that energy with a quickness, because we've just done it so often that we it's like, yeah, it's not gonna feel good, but just snap out of it. Patience. I mean, this is obviously going to take some time. It's a whole process. It's like transferring the title or upgrading the title. Alright, so one more, actually. Let's just get one more. Embracing. Patience and embracing. Well, we will be patient while the Emperor embraces this new reality that he's struggling with a little bit. That's okay. I was just gonna say, patience also represents the Temperance a little bit. It's not exactly the same, but I just opened the deck and there was Temperance. I don't know why I felt like doing that. So we have a little bit of a situation where it's gonna take some time embracing new realities, new feelings, new authority. And it's like, the hardest part about healing, well, not the hardest, but like one of the hardest parts is when you have to take accountability for your actions and possibly the embarrassment, but it's like, but then you don't have to have that fucking skeleton. What's worse? I feel like this transcendence, this ascendant energy that we can't deny things anymore. It's just too fucking obvious, and like, seriously. So my babes, we are at the forefront of a major shift in power, and we have to be patient and embrace all the little details that come along with this transition of power. And it starts with self. The battle over your own darkness is where it begins. And then once you gain the power over self and over your shadows, you inevitably, simultaneously, are able to help others see through to their own ability to overcome shadow and build the power so that we can endure through this transition. Lots is hidden, but lots is going to be uncovered, and the lots that's going to be uncovered is going to be full of love. So that's what I have for my babes. I truly hope that helped. I love you guys so much. Until next time.